Okay. I think it's live. I'm not sure. Whoops. I'm not sure. Oh, there, it's kicking in now on my computer. So, hello. Just a little housekeeping. I've been a busy gal. And we're getting ready to make another mess. Hello, everyone. I'm going to try to read my computer. Thank you, Debbie J. Thank you. Let's see if I can run my mouse from here. What have we got? And get, no. Okay. We have Teresa. Hi, Teresa. Welcome in. Hi, Jay. Melissa Klepser. Hi, Dee. Hi, Debbie. Hello, Shay. Hi, Susan. Angela. Tumbling Tangles. Angela. I'm going to watch. Oh, yay! But you already knew me. How did I get my name anyway? For me? Are you talking to me? Hello, Jen. Welcome. Okay. I know. Debbie's so sweet. Thank you, Debbie. Okay. Lurking. Okay. No. How did you become a visage? Okay. If you look up visage or visage, the definition of it is like it's like the appearance of something, right? The look of something, like a visage, like, or a visage that you have. So not really. So from what I understood, because it took me a while to think of what I wanted to use, because I wanted to pick something. It's like buying a home. You're going to stay there for a while, right? So I wanted to make sure. So it just means the face of or an image, yes. But in my sense, the crafty visage means that I don't just do one thing. I have a variety of visions. Okay. So I do fiber arts, I do clay, I do watercolor, I do paper crafts, I do all kinds of those things. Yes. So that's what I call. And you all are my visionaries. Welcome. So this is what we're going to make tonight. And actually, Jay, you inspire me because I need to start making some more of my little doodads that I do. So this is made with scraps that I had left from a paper pad. I still have some of it left. And envelopes, because I don't know about y'all, but I have a drawer full of all different sized envelopes. So if I can use up 5 of them at a time, amen to that. So this is a little, I know it's off camera for the bottom. So this is how it opens. Open it up, you flip up the top, you have an envelope. These would make great ephemera holders if you did like one folio for each theme, you know. So here's your main one that's on the main page, and then I gotta move this. Then you flip it down again, and you have another one, and you flip it open again, and you have another one. So then to close it, we flip the top down and close it up. Sorry, you guys, I keep taking a minute. Yes, Jay, and that's, yeah, I need to, I need to make a little journal or a mini album or some folios using up more of my envelopes. And I don't just have these smaller sizes, I have the big ones. Because if any of you all are interested, and I'm not sure if they still do it, it's been a while because I got a huge stash of them. So I stopped asking. But if you go to like Walmart or the drugstore like Walgreens, I don't know what people have around them, CVS, they will purge their cards after they pull the cards out after seasons, right? After a holiday, they'll go in a few days later whenever it lands that following week or whatever, and they will pull all the cards, but they keep the envelopes separate and they toss the envelopes. Not sure why. I don't know if they reuse the, I don't know. I don't, maybe they keep the cards so that they can write them off. I'm not sure. So I ran into the card lady once and I'm like, geez, what are you doing with all the envelopes? And she's like, oh, we just toss them. And I was like, well, I'm interested in having them. And she was like, take all you want. Well, that is like a kid in a candy store. And I was piling up, loading up my arms, and I took as many as I could. And she told me what days that she went there, so I was going back a few times, and then before I knew it, I had like boxes of envelopes. So I was like, well, I guess I'm done here. So yeah, a pocket journal. Yeah, I tried to find, so I made this a long time ago, and I was trying to find the video or I want to say I made it before I really started perusing YouTube. So I was trying to find the blog that I found it on, and I couldn't find it. So now I'm like, darn, what now what? I gotta figure out how to, and you guys know what I did with my last one, right? I kind of dissect it. Reaching for a ruler. I dissect it and then I recreate it. So that's what we're gonna do. So every envelope is going to be a different size. It's not going to be exactly the same. This one's a little bit longer than this one. So we got to measure up and figure out how long, how our paper is, how big our paper is going to be. So this one is 6 inches wide. And so this is a way to tailor it to whatever size envelope that you happen to have. And this is exactly perfect. This is exactly a 4x6. So that means I might even be able to fit photos in here if I wanted to. So hopefully I didn't stick. So what I'm going to do is start by, this is a bunch of scrap paper I picked up somewhere. Actually, I didn't pick it up. Someone gave it to me. It was a box full of these 8x8. I don't know if they were going to make a scrapbook or it came from a scrapbook kit or what, but I said, all the colors I can take, and they said, yep. So that's perfect for us because that's going to get us, actually, why don't I do it this way? What did I say? 6 by 4. That's going to get us this base. I'll set that there. Then we need, so that's this piece that's going to run across the back. Then we need the flaps. We need these flaps. So if it's 6 inches, that means that about 3 inches is going to be our halfway, right? So we need 3 inches, and I like to do it about a 1/2 inch thick, and then have a 1/2 inch that's going to hook to the back support. So we're going to cut 2 more pieces that are going to be 4 inches, which is this, and we're going to cut 2 of those to be, what did I say, 3? So 4 inches, right? So 4 by 4. That'll be our sides, and we'll save those because we'll need them. Hi, Pam. Hey, Drunken Chef. How's it going? Has everybody subbed? Showed on some love. Oh, thank you, Debbie. I'm trying to see the chat. I haven't quite perfected my, what did I say, 4x4. I haven't quite perfected where I can set my laptop so I can see it perfectly. I'm trying to figure out what I can move so that I can put my laptop in its place. So is this one 4? Yes, so 4 inches. And then, okay, so this takes care, we'll do the scoring after. So this takes care of my sides. So now I want to cut the little bits that are going to connect my envelopes. So we know we want them 6 inches wide. And I like to put them, so three of them are going to be the same. They're like 1/8 of an inch scored in the middle, but this top one has to accommodate all the bulk of the rest of it. So this one is going to be 1/2 an inch. So this one is going to be 2 2.5, or 1.5, I guess. Let me see, how did I do that? I think it was 2. It was, I cut 1/4 of an inch off when I put the border on, but I'm not going to put a border on both sides. You can, but I found a better way to do it this time around. So I'm going to say 2 inches, and I'm going to say 2 inches. So we need to cut 4 of them that are 2 inches. So 2 inches, too short. 2 inches by 6, and too short. Here we are using some scraps of stuff and making more scraps. Yay. Oh, and since I need 2 more, I always try to do, if I need the same length for a couple, is do my length. Then I know when I cut them, I might screw up the 2 inch, but at least the 6 inches will be the same for both. So there's 2 more. And, oh, I need 1 more. But that's all right. I can take these small pieces and make twinchies, or use them on ATCs, which, oh my gosh, you guys, I have been pumping out the ATCs. I really am going to have to get involved in a swap real soon. All right, let's see. We have the back, we have 2 flaps, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 connectors. I think we got it. Hi, Pam. Maybe you can monitor. Hey, hey, Brett. How you doing? Angela. Oh yeah, Angela. Good. Recognize. Okay. Got you on the TV chatting on some nonsense. Okay. No problemo. You'll swap with me, Teresa? That would be awesome. I really need to swap some of them out. Actually, I'm going to swap. I want to get involved in a swap because I think it would be fun to have other people's artist trading cards, but I also would, I would like to start putting some in my Happy Mail. So that's this. Perfect. What we need now, we need a scoreboard. So what did I say? Trying to eat and watch. That's okay, Mary. Thank you for being here. So the halfway is the one. I'm going to go out 1/8 of it. Oops. And this paper is a little thinner, but that's okay. Our cards will keep it sturdy. I'm going to go 1/8 of an inch on each side of the 1 inch mark. And that's going to give me, hopefully that shows up. It's going to give me a little, what do you call it? Folding space right in the center, which is what I want. Perfect. So I'm going to do that on 3 of them. And the 4th one, we're going to do it 1/2 an inch. So 1/8 and an 1/8 and an 1/8. So I'm going to be using up, because I'm also trying to smash a paper pad, and I did use the pad several times this week and last week. So this one I'm going to go out 1/4 of an inch, because I want that 1/2 inch. I want that 1/2 inch on the top. There we go. Beautiful. And what do I need on each side? Did I go 1/4? I think I went 1/4 on the sides. What did I do with that? Where did I throw that? Or maybe it's a 1/2 inch, because I think these have to go over the edge too. So yeah, these are 1/2 inch also. So we're going to do our sides. Hopefully I'm not confusing anyone. I'm a horrible teacher. Bye, Angela. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for the support. Hi, Elizabeth, you sleepyhead. Hey, Addie. Thank you for lurking. Okay, so we know we're going to need 3 inches for the front. So I'm going to automatically score it 3 inches. And we want a 1/2 inch space to fold over the edge and to have a part to glue on the back. So we did a score line at 3 inches and then 3.5. So here's our side. Thank you, Angela. Thank you so much. 3.5. Beautiful. I think we got it. So I'm going to, before I get, because my space is limited and I didn't pick my papers, I'm starting right from the beginning, right from scratch with you guys on this one, which normally I plan a little bit. Well, I did plan. I planned that I was going to use this fall paper pad, and I will show it to you. Let me move all this. Hi, Gloria. Hello to anyone I might have missed. Hopefully Miss Pam will, she's usually good at saying hello and welcoming you all in. I appreciate that. Okay, so let's do this. And we need glue. So here's our back. So we're going to basically glue this onto each side, these bloop, and connect them. So how was everyone's weekend? Hopefully it was good. Hey, Amanda, how are you? Thank you for coming in. And we are just working on a envelope folio, using up some scraps from a paper pad. So it is Happy Fall by Echo Park, and I have several sheets left of it. I've used quite a bit, and I have the stickers, which maybe we'll use some ephemera or some stickers, turn them into little ephemera pieces. But here's a bunch of this. So I used some of these on my little tunnel, 3D tunnel card this weekend that I did with, actually Jay was on a live doing the mystery craft along. So I used the paper pad on that. I did 2 of them. Doing Texas and eat a margarita. Ooh. All right. So let's start this. I also grabbed a punch. You can punch the sides if you decide to. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll punch these. I'm going to kind of line up. This is old school, guys. 1902 or 1900s. Guess we won't date Martha back that far. 1902. Let's hope. Woohoo! I never have. It's always hit or miss. Thank you. I know. Well, I've wrecked more than one project before, Jay. For sure. But you know what? If all else fails and I had messed this up, I can always cut it off and cut a new piece, you know? I try to... Just paper. It's just paper. Look at that. Dump that in the trash can. And there we go. So now we'll have this. The funny thing about that punch, though, is it does it like the little ridge on it goes inward. It's like debossed. But that's okay. All right, we're going to stick on an envelope. Oh, and by the way, these envelopes, check this out. I thought they're kind of fall colors. I don't know if the image isn't really fall-ish, but you know what works for me? I'm getting rid of them. These would be nice gifts, too, to other crafters, right? Could fill them full of some ephemera. So I don't know how many of you watched T's live last night. I was talking about my follow-up appointment yesterday. I was on with her just gelling. And the doctor ordered some therapy putty. So I have to use it. I said, well, I have polymer clay. Can I just use that? And I guess it's not quite the same. That's my skinny one. The therapy putty, apparently, he said, is stretchy, so you can like make it into a donut and hold it in your hand and loop it around, and you can like pull upward. And I'm like, well, I could just do that with a rubber band, right? Like, I've been doing all these crafty things. I can't believe that. All right. How did I do this? I did that on the front, and I did a revised version. So, look, this is my revised version. Let me just show you. Last night after being live with T, I did another one. I did one because I knew I wanted to use up some of these gel. These are my gel prints from last night that I did. And they're really grungy, but I like that. I can cover it over and add stuff to this, but it was a good foundation. You see, I had pie scream for a snack today. It's an ice cream sundae made with a piece of pie. Ooh, nice. So it's like an a la mode with hot fudge on it. I cut my envelopes up if they have a design inside. Oh, do you? For the design inside? I could do that. Because I think actually on some of them that I got, these ones are glued in pretty well. But these ones, so these are some pieces that I have, and I have a little letter box that I keep all of my small little ephemera thingies, little, what do you call these, doodads that I make for my journals and such. But I thought this one was cool right there. It kind of brought out a little bit of there's like a little bit of a pinkish tone. I know it's tan, but I thought it matched. It kind of brought that back in. But these, I just stuck all scraps I cut. These envelopes, look. How contrary. Look at this. It's such the opposite, but you know what? I love it. I love the green. And then these. So I just kind of had these pieces that I'd cut off, and I noticed it was big, smaller, smaller, smaller. So I just kept going right down the whole thing. And let me flip it over so you guys can see the back. There's my back, and then, well, maybe, oh my God, I'm horrible at this. I don't have a lot of space where I'm sitting either. That's another thing. So there's the first one. And then this was the one that I pulled the image, and it was the buildings. So I put a strip that I had in my box of pre-done things. And then this one, and this has a little part that didn't pick up of the buildings. And then this grungy one, which I love. So yeah, so that was that. And then I put a couple of violets in and to tie it shut. So it does give it character. It does. So yeah, so on this one, this is where I found a better technique, was to not go over the flap of the envelope. You can, if you make these and you like this look, but I thought I would go underneath and just leave the decorative part along the bottom of the envelope above it. So that's what we're going to do. And I guess we'll punch these. So these are thin ones. So this one, see, would go on the top, and this one would go behind the next envelope. I need the wide one. Of course, it's the last one. So let's do that. Let's punch one edge. You guys, we have 80-degree weather coming up over the weekend. I'm so excited. It has been so rainy and damp here. I'm excited to have some sunshine. Oh, one more. Maybe I'll just do all of them while I'm here. And then I'll check the chat again. In case anyone has suggestions or questions. I cannot believe Friday is September 1st, you guys. How does everyone feel about that? Oh, see that? It almost messed up. Oh, did I do an... Oh, I had an extra one, I think. Bye, Jen. Take care, and thanks for popping in. Hey, Mona. Mona did what? How's it going over there? I've missed you. I gotta get my booty over on your channel. I did see a post or something about you holding some kind of a crafty something something. Ooh, that would be fun. Oh, I missed it. I missed it, Jay. See? Look at that. But it's not a big enough problem for me to not just whoop, tear it off. I think that's it. I'll do this one just in case I'm miscounting, but I have a feeling. Oh, look at this mess. Can't keep it all, folks. Tossing it away. Hi, Marty. Hi, Mary. Welcome. Did I already say hi to you? Mary Crafty Creations. Yeah, Jay, that's how I feel. It's kind of a catch-22. I love fall. I was born in fall, and I love the colors, and I love the cool, crisp air, and just everything it stands for, you know. I love to have, like, the bonfires, but I always know that, like, that marks the end of the seasons to where we're free. In other words, here in Maine, the next season is winter. So Yeah, and I just don't like winter. But I think you guys in Wisconsin, you guys have pretty good winters too. So I'm going to line this up and tuck it behind because we're going to cover that back. We're going to cover over all this so you won't see all these things. And then look at that. It's like a nice, like neutral border. Yeah, and I'm not a big fan of the snow flying. I was when I was young and I did all the things, we snowmobiled, we skied, we ice skated, we did all the things. And now I'm just like old and my bones are decrepit and I'd be afraid to go skiing right now in my life. I'd probably fall down and break a hip. Um, your cats aren't fans of snow? Yeah, Jay, I agree. That's usually, I'm usually about over it. Usually by the beginning of February, I'm done, and I'm sick of shoveling. I'm sick of paying the plow guy. All the things, all the things. Yeah. So again, we're taking the next envelope. I love this design because it's just so simple. Like, it's not really difficult. So, I love that you can customize it for any size envelope. Just do your measurements, of your dimensions of your envelopes, and voila, you got it. Give yourself a little, I don't know, as you call it, a gusset, but I can't think of the word. The space where you fold it. And my hands are weak tonight. And so on these next ones, the important part is really trying to line up that envelope because you want it to lay over the one above it. You don't want it to be off center. I got up and I made a big pan of enchiladas, and then I made some brownies. Yeah. So I've been quite busy today. I took a nap. I actually woke up before, like, I was late. I woke up during Debbie's, oops, I added on the wrong side. So I'm going to flip it over. Can I do that? Can I do that? I guess I can. It'll just be unpuffy, but who's going to notice but you and I? Someone might. It's okay. It's okay if it's debossed instead of embossed. These ones I actually put on backwards too. Oh well. Minor. So don't tell anyone, guys. Shh. Oh my gosh. I should have just had bread and butter. As the enchiladas are, they were like heavy in my tummy, and it just puts me in a food coma. I like want to go to sleep. And I did, but I had my alarm set this time. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't. My fear on Tuesday, guys, is that I'm going to sleep through my life. That would be horrible. Like, show up at 7:30, like, hey, sorry, I napped. I might have. So there's that and that. And we got one more. I thought we had one more. Okay, so let's do this one right. And we'll just have one oddball. Thank God the glue dries clear, right? I think I'm going to do this one first. I probably missed some chat. If you guys have any questions, Uh, Sherry J, is that you, Sherry Jones? Is that you, Sherry Jones? Hi. Girl, we need to get together and craft. Did you have your bestie for a visit yet? I haven't seen her around in a while. I figured she might be ramming around with you. Italian sausage and wild rice, Mary's Crafty Creations had. That sounds yummy. I like that too. She is here. Oh, well, hi, Carrie. Hi, I hope you're having fun. And I hope Sherry's not feeding you peanut butter and jelly. Okay, look how easy that was. Ta-da! And then we fold the top down, and bada bing, bada bang. Look at that. Now we get to cut paper and decorate it. So exciting. Okay, Mary, take your time. I'll be here for a little bit. So I kind of think of this as, let's see, we got to try to, I want something, whatever's going to be on this page, I want it to kind of be super extra pretty, like focally, because you're going to see it. So I want it to coordinate with my sides. I love this. And see this scrap? Actually, it might fit. Oh, it's a little short, but you know what? I bet it will fit. It'll fit these sides. It'll fit these sides. So maybe, I don't know. What do you think? I like that green. It's so hard. I love two-sided paper, but I hate it. But I have another piece, so I can use that throughout. And I dropped a piece. I love the colors, Angela. Me too. It's so fallish. Well, I have some cut-aparts. These are 4x6, so I could always use one of these cut-aparts will fit on my panel, like, perfectly. Like, if I wanted to do one, you know, I could do one inside as a, maybe like this one. Welcome Fall. Maybe I could do Welcome Fall on the inside. Or In All Things Give Thanks. I love that. That would be pretty. And maybe my green on the sides. That would be pretty. Oh, drawing. Marty is drawing a dog. I dread the cold, gray, dreary. I know, Marty. We were just discussing that. That's where it's like this. It's mixed emotions for me because I love fall. I was born in September, and I'm just I love fall, and I think that's why, because I was born. I think whatever month or season that we're born in, we tend to gravitate. I mean, maybe not. Maybe it's just I think that. Maybe I just think that about me. But anyway, yeah, winter follows, and it's just kind of depressing. I will need the dimensions of those strips of paper used to glue on the envelopes. Okay, so there's the strips in length, Gloria, will differ depending on the size of your envelope. You want to do them the length of your envelope, but the height, I did 2 inches. And what I did was I scored 1/8 of an inch in the center of those strips. So a 2 inch, I went 1/8 of an inch on either side of the 1 inch mark for all of them, but the top one. This top one, I did it at the 1/2 inch because I wanted to, so I did it a 1/4 inch away from the 1 inch mark outside of it, either direction. And that gives you enough room to glue to both sides and still have your, guys, what is this? It's not a gusset. When I think of a gusset, I think of the, a folding. Maybe it is a gusset. I don't know. I need a 1/2 inch gusset to you know, accommodate all the rest of the envelopes. So we're going to go to 4, and I'm going to trim this. I have a little bit overhanging. Boom. Oh, sweet. Oh, Sturgis. Nice. You guys, my cousin, I don't know if I mentioned this in one of the other lives, but my cousin, she was in the service, and one of her friends from the service was having, she lives here in Maine with me, and she was having, one of her friends lived in, on the West Coast in Oregon, and 4 inches. I'm going to take this down because it's 4 inches tall. I'm just going to do a little tiny bit in. So 3 7/8. And then she just rode her motorcycle. She had a little tiny 230cc, and she rode it across the United States, you guys. Oh, and into Canada. Oops, wrong one. I can't measure that. That makes no difference. I want this one. To her friend's wedding. Can you believe it? I'm going to go about 2 1/8 wide. And I followed her journey. It took her about 12 days. She did have a couple little complications, but when Sherry just wrote Sturgis, remind me of it, because she's like, well, I made it to Sturgis. She kind of was filling her bucket list, even though Sturgis had been a week gone by, like it was done. But at least she said she could say that she made it there, you know. But oh my gosh, she did all the things. She went to Mount Rushmore. She rode along. She took her GPS took her on the wrong turn. And she ended up following, like, I think she said it was like 60 miles or something like that of the Oregon Trail. I don't know how you say that. I'm sure the Oregonese. I don't know. The people from Oregon probably pronounce it way different. Sturgis, where Sherry isn't the biker Sturgis. Right. But the Sturgis, saying Sturgis reminded me of Sturgis, my cousin just taking that trip and driving through Sturgis to Sturgis, even though there was nobody there. I wrote a comment. I said, maybe you can get a t-shirt, like, real cheap. But it was really cool to read her vlogs of every day at the end of the day. And she went into Canada. She had a couple issues where she dropped her bike, and she had to have someone stop and help her get it up, because even being a 230, it was still too heavy for her to pick up on her own. So there we go. We can't really see all the words, but it will give us something to, like, what does that say? Right? And we can see the trees. The green kind of matches the green on the outside. I love it already. I love it already. So now that we have that, I think this brown will look pretty, and it is directional, so I want to make sure I get it right. On the sides, it will complement the trees that are all different colors. What do you guys think? Oh, yeah. Gloria? Really? Right, Marty? Oh, and Pam's giving me the crap. Oregon. Is it gun? Oh. What do we need? What did I say that was? 4 inches? I'm going to do 3 7/8. And then we're going to do 2, what did I say that was? 2 1/8. Oh, Dawn, pay attention. Let me close that so I don't cut myself, because you know me, I'm klutzy. 2 1/8. Okay. So But yeah, that was really cool. I gave her kudos for kind of following her dream and doing something. I had those kind of things like getting my motorcycle license and all that was all on my bucket list. And now I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't even think I could keep a bike up. Just the vibration would like, I don't know, make my shoulders fall off. So I'm like, I'm glad you did it while you're still young. She's like, I wanted to do it when I was way younger because she's only like maybe 10 years younger than me, but still, that's younger than me. Maybe more. She might be a little more. A little more than 10 years younger than me. But still, she still did it. But I said to Will, I'm like, I bet she gets to Oregon and she sells her bike and flies home because I wonder if she's going to want to take that trip back. And he's like, no way. She's going to want to bring her bike home. And I'm like, I don't know. I read she was tired. She made it, but she was tired. Ooh, this is nice and compliment. Look at this. I can use these cut parts on this one. That makes my day. Perfect size envelopes. It was meant to be. And sure enough, when after the wedding, she had done the vlog where she was like, well, I made it from the East Coast to the West Coast. And she did like, I don't know, it was almost 4,000 miles. And she's like, I'm tired, just like in Forrest Gump. I'm tired and I'm ready to go home. That's what she said. So she's like, I sold my bike and bought a plane ticket. And I was like, oh, see, she did it. She sold the bike. Hi, Shauna. Bye, Amanda. Thanks for stopping in. Oh, you guys, I'm sorry if I missed anyone. I can't reach my mouse to scroll back up. I can if I lean over. I can't even ride on the back of a bike from east side to west side. Oh, I'm a rider. I've been a bike rider like almost all my life. I've like always ridden. Every boyfriend I had always had bikes. I've always been a rider. So I always said, because for a long time when I was single, after my kids were grown, I was like, all right, that's it. I'm getting my motorcycle license because I was like done. I'm like done with dating and I'm not going to have to rely on a man to ride a bike, I was like, I'm going to just get my motorcycle license. But I didn't. Oh, well. And Will has a bike too, but now he's just getting older and... So can you guys see? Am I on screen? Carrie Porter, hello! And she's saying hi to Judy. Hi, Judy, my scrapbook loft. Judy, how are you? I've missed you too. I've missed you too, Carrie. How's your visit going? It's so nice to see you. I'm so excited for this year in a sense for holiday season because I'll be able to send happy mail finally. So, yay. Oh, I'm glad you're doing good, Judy. Sherry and Carrie, I know, isn't that great? They're besties. Carrie is visiting from the UK. She is visiting her bestie. So we just are going to have the back. I love this. I love this repeating give thanks. Right, guys? In all things, we should give thanks. And I love this. I love this. I think I just need 2 more cut aparts and we're golden. And then I can just put some goodies in there. I'm thinking this welcome fall. I don't know. What do you think? Or thankful and blessed? Maybe I'll do thankful and blessed on this last one. I think it'll be perfect. And I'll do the welcome fall on the back. I really like the truck, but you know what? I like the truck so much. I want to keep it. I want to keep it for a card. I love it. Do any of you guys have something like that that's like a big something that seems like something huge on your bucket list that you want to, mine now, I guess, my big thing from my bucket list is to buy a second home, in the South. And that I feel like is doable to me. I do feel like that's doable for me. And it's a big goal. If not a house, I want to buy an RV. And then wherever I am, it goes. Wherever my home goes. Wherever I go, my home goes. And I was thinking, this is Debbie from Project 39 mini albums. She lives out of an RV and travels. She's actually in Maine right now. And we haven't been able to meet up yet. It's been crazy busy on my end. I'm shooting for later this week, trying to get over where she's at. Look at that. All right, let me get this on and then we'll go through. And then we got to put some eyelets. And I'm hoping I have some copper ones. I think they'll be pretty with fall. But yeah, that's what I'm hoping. I feel like Florida. I love Florida. I love going vacationing in Florida. Make sure this is right side up when you guys do this. But come hurricane season, I can haul out, go visit some other crafty friends in other parts of the U.S. Yeah, I hear that, Sherry. I'm going to start saving. I'm going to start putting the money away now. Just, they say even a few dollars, even $10, $20 a month, you know what I mean? Just start saving. My house will be paid off in a little over 6 years. In 2030 will be my last payment. Hey, Cordelia, how the heck are ya? I didn't see you in Debbie's. Live. Use the green truck. Oh, I'm sorry, Pam. I want to save the green truck. I could have used it here too. That would have been pretty. I want to put it on a card. Maybe I'll put it on a card and send it to you, Pam. Oh, are you traveling? Cordelia? Oh, Carrie, I'm glad you're having a good time. I'm trying to catch up. I'm trying to read. Eateries. I love eateries. RVing across country and going to eateries. Oh, Angela. That is the dream. Yes. Well, I used to have the dream. Send that card to me. Oh, yes. I've done that 52-week money challenge before. I have a little jar that I would pull out the amounts for each week. And I would drop it in. That was back when I was working and I had money to just put away like that. I would drop it in. Yeah. Look at that. Yay. I could do it again. All right. I'm going with the big side. And I got 2, whoops, hole punched on. I am going to go right about here. And on this side. So this is a great way. We're reaching the end of our project here. I feel like I have two right hands, and I'm left-handed. I've been trying to use my right hand more because my doctor said, you're weak. I didn't pass the test. So, Teresa, nah, she's sending it to me. Oh. You guys are funny. All right, top side. Let's do this. Oh, hopefully I did. Oh, not enough strength. See? Pop it in there. Come on, Dawn. Squeeze. Oh, yay. Okay. After this, I'm going to go have some brownie and ice cream. I'll put myself in a food coma again. Oh. All right. Now I just need ribbon. And I don't know if I want ribbon. I wonder if I used some twine. Do you think I mean, I might have some jute. Jute. I know I have jute. It's just where. Oh, let me catch up because we're then. Barbara. Barbara? Is that chicken pot? Hi, Barbara. How are you? Oh. Oh, I missed some. Yay! I'm so glad you made it. Also doing 1% paycheck savings are also easy. Yeah. Yeah, Elizabeth. Beautiful colors you're using. I love it. Gotta go. Have a great night. Thank you, Addie, for dropping by. And I'll look for you on Thursday. I need to set up Nightbot, you guys. I need to set up Nightbot and get it programmed. Yeah, this might be too skinny, but you know what? I kind of actually, I like it. The simplicity of it. It's so cool. Look at that. I love it. So you guys saw all the parts, right? So we're going to get this, then this, then this, then this, and then that's it. And then the back side. Welcome fall. I love it. So this would make a great little folder for fall ephemera, right? You have 5 envelopes you can fill. You have plenty of room. Oh. See if I can tie a knot. So I think I overworked my hand. Like I did so much. I thought it was healing great. And I was like, yeah, but I'm still not able to do some of the things like open a water bottle, like a new one still, speaking of. All right, let me reach down. Thank you, Teresa. I love your project and welcome in fall. Oh, thank you, Jay. Thank you. Oh, you did? Oh, no. That's not good. You can send that to Teresa when you send the truck card to me. Oh, you guys are so funny. I know, Marty, and that's the problem. I just went. You know what I mean? I mean, even Willie was saying, you just go, go, go. You don't give yourself a break. And when I went back for an appointment, she was like, you need to do some icing it. So, yes, Barbara, the replay will be right following right behind it. So I love this, you guys. And like I said, this one I had done years and years ago with a little bit of a smaller envelope. And you guys saw how I tailored it. I think I'm going to try one with the bigger envelope. I think that would be cool. And you could file them in a little box. But this one was neat, and this one was using all of my gel prints from last night's live with tea. I just started cutting them up, and it was fun. It was fun matching them up and kind of just using little things. And I love this. I had a couple more, and I had some little tissue paper like ribbon that I made on a live a while back that I thought would be cute on a couple of the other pages. But we'll see, because I don't want to add too much bulk to the outside of things, so that people can add the bulk inside the envelopes, you know. Ta-da! So yeah, we got this one. I just kind of smushed some black ink on it. But, and this one I didn't even put eyelets. See that? That's where I feel like I improved on the pattern on the project, because even though I've had this forever, this isn't going to hold up. So I might end up putting eyelets in it. I don't know what I was thinking way back in the day. Probably because I just made things and set them up to look at them pretty. Now I like to use the things, you know. So yeah, so it was fun. Fun. I love it. Good night, Gloria. Thanks for coming by. Oh, good, Sherry. I hope you guys make some cool things. Yeah. Thank you, Judy. Thank you, guys. You're welcome, Pam. Thank you for being here and modding for me. I appreciate you. Hope everyone gives a thumbs up. Oh, thank you, Sherry. You guys going to get crafty? Are you guys going to go live? Do a crafty live? Marty, thank you. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you guys coming in the lives. I would do a live anyway, because I think it's just, I was thinking that, what if I did a live once and nobody showed up, you know? And I was like, well, I guess I would just still go live and just talk to myself like I do when I'm crafting. And, yeah. But, and I just don't, I don't edit them. So that's why I like doing the lives. It's still a struggle. Oh, thank you, Teresa. But that's what I was going to say, getting at. It's, you guys make it so much more fun. Oh, is Annie doing one tonight? I'll have to watch for her. Thank you, Melissa. Thank all of you guys. I appreciate you all. And I'm going to be tweaking my live schedule. And I have some things up my sleeve that I thought about when I first started my channel. And I just have never implemented them. But I think I'm going to start with having some themed lives. And then who knows about videos in between. I'm still, we'll see. I do have to make a video this week. Guys, I'll have to look for Friday. I have my Crafty Goal collab coming out on Friday. So, good night, everyone. Thanks again. Everybody have a good week. Let me hit the off button. Ah.